Good evening. Oh, this is like a marathon run, huh? One after another. Big round of applause to Dr. Chua and the two speakers. Change channel. Right, my topic is a bit more serious, right? Just now we talk about partnership, responsibility, personal growth, and now about the next topic. Wow, this is a very big topic. In Mandarin, always in this environment, always learn what 诚实真实. Now I can pronounce accurately, honestly, and integrity. Why? Because in this business, if you don't have this integrity in you, in the long run, your business cannot grow. There are many reasons and there are why, which I'm going to share with you. Now, before I start, I'd like to share this lately. I don't know whether some of you catch the news or not. Exactly 1 year ago, 500,000 ringgit cash found in suitcase in Taman Salomon car park, which is somewhere in Thailand. And the police were looking for the owner. How many of you, if you happen to stumble across a bag full of cash, it's not locked, huh? You open 500,000. What will you do? In Malaysia, I think, look around, no CCTV, quickly. If you're alone, quickly get the luggage like you're going for it. Quickly walk to the car, put in the car, quickly run out. Am I right? I don't think TQG ABO behave like this, right? Hey, this is not. How many of you have carried 500,000 cash before? Now you don't do, right? Now you just buy e-wallet. Now you don't even feel the money, right? But there are still people carry cash, such a big amount. Now what happened to this cash? Police were looking for the owner. And just last month, finally the mystery was solved. The suitcase with 5,000 cash reunited with owner after 8 months. Who is so good can keep the cash for 8 months for the owner to come and claim? How many of you will do that? Now, can you imagine you will stumble across a suitcase of 500,000 cash? You ask yourself, shall I return or shall I keep? Now, who found the suitcase? You must ask this question. Somebody is so good. You think he's a Malaysian or a foreigner? We thank to this person. This is a security guard. Oh, his name is Sherpa Dawa. He's 36 years old. Now, he's on his daily routine, walking around the car park in the morning, checking, going to the car park, walk around, make sure everything is safe, and he found this suitcase unlocked and checked 500,000 cash. Imagine. I said, if you're Malaysian, if you drive there, I'm sure you quickly, and run away. But this guy is so honest. He immediately called his supervisor, and split second, he called the supervisor and handed this cash to the supervisor. This is an exemplary of integrity, the kind of ethical training that this guy or this company has, given to security guards. Now, many of us, when we are in our housing estates, right, do we give a thought of the guards who guarded our community? Usually, we just have a hand. Sometimes you forget to take your pass, you horn the fella, please open the gate, I'm the resident here, and you scold the fella. Please don't do that. Have some respect, because they are well trained. So this is just an example of how integrity works with us. Right? This is a good example. So, what is actually integrity? The state of being whole and undivided, having your own internal unity, and your decisions, your actions, your values remain coherent. It means you never change. whatever situation, this is called integrity. The quality of being honest, consistently adhering to your strong moral principles and uprightness. You have good characters, you are a trustworthy person, and also you are reliable. This is what we call integrity. You know, as my background, I'm in the oil and gas industry. In my own organization, I have more than 400 over staff. Okay? And there are at least a dozen managers. In many situations, I'm in a position of authority. Okay? If I don't uphold my moral principle, there's so many opportunity, temptations that you can fall off because if your internal action is not united within yourself, your moral principle is not correct, you'll be easily very tempted to fall into this type of integrity issues. In Malaysia, it's very well known, right? We are still correcting our overall image of the country. And we need all the people to behave right. It's not easy. You take example like in Singapore. I just have a case recently in Singapore, one of the managers did something wrong. It's not a serious, it's not intentional, but because it was caught by the police, and he's trying to find his way to get out. There's no way you can get out from a little bit of offense in Singapore, right? It's related to alcohol and driving, so it's a very serious offense, and especially if you are a foreigner, you are gone. But in Malaysia, if you are caught drunk when you're driving, you say if you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink, right? This is a very simple message, but how many Malaysians actually follow? Not many. Sometimes you take chances. In Malaysia, the tolerance is still there, but now I think the authority is getting more serious. So, integrity, the choice between what's convenient and what's right. Recently, I have another incident in my organization that people take advantage of what was convenient to them. So they are tended to make the easy way out. Over time, you think this is so easy to take. Just like you tempt the cat with the fish in front of it. Smell good, but cannot eat. In our work, in family, especially in our work, okay? Many situations we are tempted. And if you are not strong in your moral principle, you can easily fall into this. Sometimes you think it's convenient, I just let you go. In the same time, somebody offer me something. Very easy to get out. So this is not the right thing to do. There are many more examples, okay? So what are the key characteristics of integrity? First thing is honesty. Telling the truth and being transparent. Accountability. Taking responsibility for your actions. Consistency. Putting words with action and respect. Treating others with fairness and dignity. Now, why do I say all this? This is not just only for our day-to-day life, but in this business is very crucial, very important for your long-term sustainability and growth in the ML business. Now, there are many situations in your business if you have been conflicted with your actions, decisions, and thoughts when it came to your beliefs and moral. That means there's something that you want to do, but you are already doubtful. That may be a signal that you're not feeling whole or undivided inside you. Very important, okay? Another situation, if you are confused or torn about where you stand, that's a signal that you have some internal unity and coherence issues you have not yet settled. Understand? Wow, very serious. Give me a big round of applause. So, in this business, your inner world drives your outward actions. Integrity is an internal quality that people possess that others may not see. Now, in this business, it may take a long time before anybody recognize that you have integrity because it's mainly on the inside. Agree with me? When your business is small, you may not see the person's quality. The integrity of the person may only surface, issues may only surface after years. And they know that you are a person of honesty and integrity. As what Rishi was saying, we don't strive to impress, to have integrity to impress others. We do it because it is the right thing to do. And in one of the values of MA by the co-founder Rishi said, we do what is right, not just whatever works. Remember, MA, in many of the product launches in many of the years that MA, when they send a scientist here, they never take shortcuts. They only think that whatever they have researched, tested, and making sure that this thing really works, what is right, to make sure that in the long term there's no compromise to the safety quality of the product, then only they will issue. And there's always a dispute between the LOS, line of sponsorship, cross-lining, so many things. But whatever it is, their principles is very clear. Integrity is essential to the success of the business. MA success is measured not only in economic terms, but by the respect, trust, and credibility we earn. So imagine when the Diamonds or the FC invited to meet up with the top management of MA in US, they are given what they call 5-star or warm welcome, 5-star treatment, because MA treat all the leaders with honesty and integrity. This is what they demonstrate in the long-term success of the partnership between ABO and the company. So for you as an ABO, how do you demonstrate your integrity? How do you use your most practical way to build your business? Always remember these 4 principles. Keep your promises and commitments. You know, sometimes we always hear some of our leaders say, your downline call for you, yeah, I will come. But on the day, you give excuses, right? So over time, people have lost your credibility. You have lost your credibility, okay? You don't keep to your promise. Second, be honest even when it's difficult. Sometimes you tell your downline, there's some sensitive situation, for example, when you need a breakthrough in your business. Don't paint a rosy picture like everything very easy. Okay? Sometimes you know it's very difficult for the person. Be honest with the person. It's not that you dampen the dream, but just to be honest with him so that the person knows the reality, the challenge to make the truth. Okay? Third, take responsibility for mistakes. If you have done wrong, own the mistake. Tell your downline that you have, okay, this is not the right way to do. You know, say a word of sorry and then we move on. And treat everyone with fairness and respect. These are 4 very practical ways to demonstrate your integrity. Okay? Importance of integrity in your MA building business, you build trust in relationship over the years, like what we always have in our outlines. Over the years, the friendship, the trust, the relationship that we build is second to none. We never doubt, okay? So all these are built over the time that we know when we say yes, we mean yes. We say no, it means no. It's not in between. Having integrity, it also enhances credibility and reputation, creates strong moral foundation for decision making, lead to long-term success and fulfillment. I like this phrase. Integrity is doing the right thing even if nobody is watching. Now, before I go, I just like to share a little bit on in this TQG organization. We all of us are in TQG. And many times, we may be edifying people. Sometimes we edify leaders on stage. Okay? But behind it, we may be saying something else. Just to give example, okay? Always 85 senior, senior is our mother of TQG, with so much respect, we give so much education to her. But off stage, maybe sometimes senior is too busy. She didn't say hello to you, didn't say, give you a warm handshake, And over time, you will feel that like senior is always don't see me, Then over time, you start to gossip. And on stage, you say she's very good, she edifying, but behind, down the stage, you start to, I would say, badmouth the leader. This is really no good. It's not only damaging to your own, whatever you speak up, it reflects your heart, your mind thinking, your thoughts, which is no good. Okay? So bear in mind, before you want to speak up something like this, think first. Give us, just like you take a 2-second thought, is it the right thing to say? Because if you have this type of mind all the time, all the time you are out of control, you say things like this. And as a TQG ADO leaders, we refrain from saying like this. And you will, in the long run, people will see a true character, that you are a person of integrity at stake, which is no good for your business, right? So if you have lack of integrity, the consequences are over time you lose the trust, credibility, your relationship may not be that good, your reputation is at stake in some worst situation, it could be ethical or legal consequences, which is not so common here, but end up we have a lot of argument. So lastly, Ofra Winfrey said, real integrity is doing the right thing, knowing that nobody is going to know whether you did it or not. This is the real integrity, because you can only tell so much, but over the years, people will see how you carry yourself. That is the real integrity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.